Zacks Rank Buys, stocks with a short-term buy or strong buy recommendation. Now, here are more Zacks Rank Buys. We're checking out a couple of momentum stock picks once again with Mike Vodicka, our momentum stock strategist here at Zacks.com. And there's a couple here that you brought with you that are real interesting. Not sure if you and I have talked about either of these before, but the first one's 51 Job. Jobs is the ticker symbol.
Yeah, this is a company that's based out of China, and they specialize in providing employment services and human resources services. So it's kind of a play off of the strong Chinese economy. Company's market cap is $1.76 billion, so it's a decent size. And the company had really great fourth quarter results in late February. We see some nice strength in their business. Revenue was up 34% year over year, and then we also had a nice 17% earnings surprise, so that was solid. Company has an average earnings surprise of 16% over the last 4 quarters, so they've had some nice earnings momentum for sure. Their online division was their strongest. They saw their online revenue was up 60% year over year to $24 million. And interestingly, too, they also saw their gross margin expand fairly nicely to 66.5% from just 60.5% last year. So it's nice margin expansion, too.
Okay.
Company has a really strong financial profile also. They've got cash and equivalents of $48 million, and they have no debt on the balance sheet. So that's a nice characteristic, too.
Yep.
On the estimates front, we saw the current year add 16 cents off the good quarter to $1.80. And then the next year estimate is projecting 29% earnings growth. The valuation picture is still in check. Shares only trade, or I'm sorry, I have to back that up. Valuation picture looking a little hot. Shares trading at 34 times forward earnings, and its peers are trading at 23 times. A little bit of a premium there.
Yeah.
And then getting into the chart here is we recently did see a new 52-week high at 64.55. We have a really nice uptrend that's been in play for the last 6 months, and we just saw a MACD crossover below the chart, and that's a bullish sign too.
All right. Weight Watchers International, WTW is the ticker symbol on this one. Another one that you've written about recently. These are the weight management people.
That's exactly right. Yeah, this is probably a familiar name to most people. Market cap of $4.5 billion, so it's a fairly decent sized company. But we saw an interesting event happen with Weight Watchers recently.
Oh?
Yes. They reported blowout fourth quarter, or actually, it was a very good fourth quarter results, but then also blowout guidance forward. And we saw their share price jump about 40% in one day. So that was a heck of a momentum play.
Share price gaining weight.
Exactly. But revenue for the period was up 16% year over year. Company had a 14% earnings surprise. They've surprised by 6% over the last 4 quarters. The North American business was really strong. They saw North American meeting revenue up 15% year over year. And then just like we said with 51 Jobs, they saw that their online segment was performing really well. So they're seeing some nice gains on their online too. In terms of estimates here, we did see some pretty solid revisions in estimates. The next year estimate is now projecting 15% growth, so that's a nice growth projection. Valuation picture is fairly reasonable. PEG ratio of just over 1 a little bit. 1 is considered a benchmark for value. And then getting into the chart is, again, you see a nice new 52-week high here at 66.56, and we got some good upward momentum.
Okay, do you own either of these?
No, I don't.
As always, we have more stock picks up on our website, Zacks.com. We put 4 new ones up there daily for you, so you want to check those out. And with Mike, I'm Terry Ruffalo.